Ora Bros and Girls, welcome back to the channel. We're here for another month of Uncollected event quest. So I'm gonna just put a team here. I've upgraded Corvus Glaive. I've actually got him now in rank 4, 5-star. So he's even leaner and meaner than last month. You might have seen that I've just picked up the 4-star last month. I've had a very lucky month. So here we go. So he should be a pretty good natural counter to the two new champs. And let's have a look here at this map. We've got 3 paths. This one is God Slayer. We may do that one. And then the second path is just a normal standard path, so that's probably going to be quite easy. And then the third one has Feats of Power. That actually looks like the most difficult, so let's start with that. And we have a nice mutant to begin with, so that should give my Corvus his first charge, actually. So that should be good. So I think I'm a little bit lucky because I think Corvus is a good natural counter to both the new champs, Night Thrasher and Darkwing, I believe they are. I didn't really follow them too much in the comics, but from what I've read so far, one is going to be kind of all about cycling powers and debuffs, a little bit like Void, I would assume, and the other is going to be a bit of a shock heavy champ. And I feel like in this month as well, they made a few changes to some of the shock champs. So Electro, Nebula, Storm have a little bit more inbuilt shock resistance, or they can shake them off a bit easier. But I haven't really paid too much attention because I don't use them. I use Corvus now, and he's completely shock immune, so it doesn't really matter to me. But that's one reason I say that I think he'll be a good counter, because he can resist shocks for both those champs. Now, here's the beauty of Corvus Glaive. Coming up against Iron Man Infinity War, and just Iron Man in general, is so good because it can give you 3 of the 4 missions that you need. So you just need one of them in your path and in a quest, and you gain 3 persistent charges. It gets so good. One thing I've noticed though is everyone's either stun immune and I don't know about it. Right, that's because they took our parry away. So I might just bump a few points back into that. Yeah, they've rejigged parry so that it's free to unlock the first level. I was going to say, if you're new, I would highly recommend you have it, but chances are if you're watching this video, you're probably not a brand new player. But it kind of gives brand new players the ability to play with parry. It's a completely different game without parry, actually. It's kind of does make it a lot tougher. So we'll carry on this path. We got Hyperion next. Now I haven't actually started that champ quest as well. You know, the ones with Void and Star-Lord and Hyperion. I keep getting sent these links from YouTube to watch other vids of people having finished that quest and variant. I haven't actually started those 2 yet. I've been too busy hoarding resources and really trying to get a lot of T4Bs for some of my new champs. But at some point I'm going to tackle those 2, and so if you do want to watch when we go for it, then yeah, have at it, and come back to the channel, tune in, subscribe, and you can watch it. I'm hoping that I can get through Cream of the Crop and that second champion, but I think Hyperion is going to be the biggest problem. So we'll see how we go. So we've got Thor Ragnarok up next. And just in case he hadn't noticed, I mean, like, this guy with these charges, these fights are so short. You know, 3 charges, rank 4, This guy's an absolute beast. If you have him, highly recommend you rank him up and make him your top priority. For me, I think I was actually seriously considering taking Iceman to rank 5 because of the triple immunity, but um, after playing with this guy as a rank 4, I think I'm definitely taking him to rank 5 first. Um, he's so strong. He's so good for short fights, so useful for Alliance War. Um, I probably could even use him in the Alliance Quest. I've been using my 4-star in the Alliance Quest now, just as a bit of a laugh. And to be fair, he holds himself pretty well in the Alliance Quest. Actually, doesn't have the regen, but the fights don't really last that long. So yeah, I mean, you can see here through first chapter of Uncollected, he makes it look like it's like easy daily proving grounds. We're up to the first boss, Red Skull. So let's have a look at the nodes. He's defensive, heavy-handed. He's got power gain, an aspect of war, which might be a bit painful, and armor. So yeah, generally your counters to this guy will probably be voodoo or you know, any really of the cosmic champs. Medusa or Thor could probably thrash him as well. Blade can have the is good with the danger sense against villains. But for our case, we've got a Corvus and a lot of damage, so that makes this fight very, very easy. But really, the only one you're going to struggle with here is Red Skull. Just bring a blade or a magic and go from there. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Kakitiano.